LIV's golf president resigning, and what that means for the future of the league. The Saudi-backed breakaway circuit had ambitions of not only rivaling, but overtaking the PGA Tour and becoming the next best thing in golf. LIV's concept is to make the sport quicker and more exciting for younger audiences. They feel the PGA Tour has not managed to move with the times, and that LIV's idea of golf presents a sport rejuvenated and refreshed. However, LIV's lofty ambitions may have come to a grinding halt given the recent news. In this video, we'll be talking about the resignation of LIV's chief, Atul Khosla, and what that could mean for the future of LIV Golf. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any future golf content. Since its official inception back in 2021, LIV has come under a lot of criticism. It's polarized golf fans and players across the world. In many ways, LIV Golf is the new kid on the block within the sport, trying to make an impression, be different, and stand out from the rest. Well, there's no doubt they've certainly made an impression, and also haven't been shy in making headlines over the last year or so. But this time, it wouldn't necessarily be for the right reasons. After just one season with the organization, the president of LIV Golf, Atul Khosla, left his position. Just days before his shock resignation, Atul came out to tell the media that regarding LIV Golf, it was his ambition to get us on TV, get corporate partners, and realize these milestones that we really need to hit. As has been mentioned by LIV before, in order to compete with the likes of the PGA, LIV would have to make a serious inroad into the golfing world by signing elite players in order to fully secure the TV and commercial deals they would need to push PGA for pole position when it comes to deals such as these. Khosla's resignation came as a surprise, not only to the golfing media, but to the LIV players themselves. At the final LIV events of this 8-year tournament series, the governor of the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund, Yasir Al-Rumayyan, said that in bankrolling the breakaway league, greater inroads were expected. It's to be rumored that this was one of the pivotal factors in Atul Khosla's decision to step down from his position as LIV president. Many reporters have come out and said that this resignation is a sign of bigger shifts within the company. It's clear that LIV Golf is in a tense moment in its short history. With the ambitions they've laid out, the level of expectation on LIV Golf is unparamounted, as it tries to secure its foothold in the golfing world and compete with the PGA Tour. However, you may be surprised to know that Khosla is not the first person to have left LIV fairly recently. Back in May of this year, Sean Bratches, who was chief commercial officer, left the company only 8 days after Greg Norman's controversial comments on the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Atul Khosla was originally signed by LIV Golf in December 2021 from NFL side Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he stood as the chief operating development and brand officer. Before they signed Atul, LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman spoke about what they think he would bring to the team. The strategic experience Atul Khosla brings from his recent leadership positions at a major sports franchise will enable us to execute on our vision of holistically improving and elevating the game of golf around the world. Greg continued to reaffirm the importance of Atul Khosla's signature by saying, "His appointment is yet another example of our dedication to bringing best-in-class talent to help us deliver our mission of growing the game of golf." As you can tell by the comments, Atul Khosla's importance to LIV Golf could not be underestimated, with some even saying he may have held a more pivotal role in terms of the company's future success than CEO Greg Norman. Only recently did Atul seem content with his position at LIV Golf and didn't appear to have many real worries in the future. Just before the end of his reign, Atul Khosla appeared, to the media at least, to be confident in LIV's progress and said he was optimistic regarding the chances of LIV Golf receiving official World Golf Ranking Points, OWGR. However, as we approach the end of 2022, there has been no official confirmation of anything. Khosla also revealed how he thinks, in his words, that LIV Golf has cleared time with networks for potential broadcasts in 2023. As it's been mentioned by many before, LIV Golf's success can almost be solely linked back to two things: being able to attract the very best and most popular players in golf today, and being able to attract major TV networks to back their project. The two work hand in hand, as you would assume that without the major names in golf, the number of TV deals LIV Golf would be able to secure would be very limited. Despite Khosla's comments on potential deals with TV networks in 2023 earlier in the year, we're now approaching January of 2023, and nothing of the sort has been mentioned or announced as of yet. Was this a pivotal factor in Khosla's resignation? the fact that LIV Golf is hitting too many stumbling blocks with TV and sponsorship deals. From the outside at least, things seem to be going from bad to worse for LIV. The PGA currently holds a monopoly when it comes to sponsorships, commercial deals, TV rights, and etc. Most networks and brands have stood by PGA over the years, and upon LIV Golf's launch, that didn't change. Many have reaffirmed their support for the PGA Tour and have also spoken out against what LIV stands for, including the people funding it. While Norman and other representatives at LIV Golf have declared LIV to be a success in its inaugural season. Going by reports, the business is set to lose $355 million before interest and taxes before the year 2028, as highlighted earlier. This could be seen as a direct result of not being able to attract the world's best golfers, and in turn, not having enough pull factor for big companies to invest in the project. With the financial backing they have, LIV has managed to gain some traction by signing the likes of Cameron Smith, Dustin Johnson, Patrick Reed, Phil Mickelson, and Brooks Koepka. But in order to achieve what they set out to and rival PGA, there's no question that only the most elite players will satisfy their desires. In a statement to The Times, a British daily national newspaper, in early December this year, LIV spokesperson Jonathan Grella has this to say about the company's future. "It's repeatedly been made clear that our stakeholders take a long-term approach to our business model." Jonathan continued by saying, "Despite the many obstacles put in our path by the PGA Tour, we're delighted with the success of our beta test year, and we're confident that over the next few seasons, the remaining pieces of our business model will come to fruition as planned." He finished by saying, "Our business plan is built upon a path of profitability. We have a nice long runway, and we're taking off." Of course, LIV spokesperson Jonathan Grella would not come out and create extra intensity on the business by highlighting all of their shortcomings and flaws over the last year or so. But is there truth to some of what he's saying? Are LIV stakeholders in it for the long run? Will they stay until the very end? Quite simply, we don't know. If things keep going the way they are for LIV Golf and they continue to have trouble with TV deals and sponsorships, it will surely be only a matter of time before LIV Golf becomes a business failing. We're not talking about an organization that has financially average people backing it, looking to camp out somewhere in the smaller leagues. LIV Golf was set out to become the next big thing in golf. LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman and the governor of the PFI, who are heavily funding LIV Golf, Yasir Al-Rumayyan, were named on a list including the most influential dealmakers and disruptors by Sports Business Journal earlier this month. On the list, they held good company with the likes of tennis legend Serena Williams, Chelsea Football Club owner Todd Boehly, NBA player LeBron James, and the Fanatics CEO Michael Rubin. If the likes of Greg Norman and Yasir Al-Rumayyan are as determined to make LIV work and stick out the hard times as the comments from Jonathan Grella would suggest, then it's safe to say that LIV is in good hands for the future. However, it has to be said that above changing the sport and rivaling the PGA Tour, LIV, like anything else, is a business venture. An organization that has the potential to make millions will always be surrounded by people who want to stay the course, but it will also be surrounded by people who don't want to lose money. The real question is, how far can the rope pull until it snaps? Or rather, how long can LIV last without bringing in more elite level players, without any major sponsorships or major TV deals? It surely is only a matter of time. If they don't improve on their current situation, not only will businesses not be attracted to them, but you may start to see major funding partners or influential figures around the company start to pull away, such as Sean Bratches and Atul Khosla. The future of the league is undoubtedly in question after this surprise resignation from one of the most significant figures within the company. Despite all the positive words and affirmations about LIV's success, actions speak way louder than words. LIV has recently confirmed that the process of finding Atul Khosla's replacement is already underway, as they expect to have signed someone else early in 2023. It's clear to see that all is not smooth sailing within the ranks of LIV Golf, despite what representatives may say to calm the pressures of the media. But is it just an overreaction, just teething problems for a new company? Or is something bigger going on? And are we seeing the demise of LIV Golf right before our eyes? Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button underneath. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future golf content. Thanks for watching.